Good morning, Bobcats.
Welcome to the second broadcast of the year.
We have a lot in store for you, from a challenging trivia on the street,
to a recap on our annual flag football tournament,
a beloved teacher's surprising side hobby,
then wrapping it up with a Carlsbad staple and news. I'm Izzi Gerencher.
And I'm Makena Coleman, and the stage starts right now.
Wait, Makena, when did World War II end?
1945. Everybody knows that.
That's true. But let's see if the rest of campus is just as knowledgeable.
Here's Sunil and Gunnar on the street with historical trivia.
Salutations. Today we're going to be asking some wonderful historical trivia questions. I hope you guys enjoy, and this is On the Street. Well, Elliot, who is credited with the creation of the telephone?
Apple.
Sorry?
Apple.
Apple? That's incorrect. Clarissa, what major event in space technology took place in 1969 involving the United States astronauts?
The flag? No.
That's incorrect. We'll add, what was the scandal that made President Richard Nixon resign?
The Watergate scandal.
Whoa, that's correct. Sophia, when was the Great Depression?
About 18 something.
That's incorrect. Cole, what was the first woman to win a Nobel Prize?
I have no clue.
Take a guess.
I don't know.
Just take a guess.
I have no clue.
You have to take a guess. Anyone in the world.
Amelia Earhart?
That's incorrect. Malia, what was the British Prime Minister for the majority of World War II in the United Kingdom?
Oh, Winston Churchill?
That's correct. Well, Mr. Way, who was the Austro-Hungarian leader assassinated in 1914 that led to the start of World War I?
1914? Archduke Ferdinand.
That's correct. Cardi, what city was destroyed in 79 AD by volcanic eruption in the Italian peninsula?
Rome.
Incorrect. It's actually Pompeii. I would be most obliged that you enjoyed this wonderful experience with cameraman Sunil Musson and me, Gunnar Englert. Have a great day.
I can't lie, some of those questions stumped me.
Maybe history isn't our thing, but if our students aren't dominating in that aspect, they are on the football field. And this is the second year in a row that they've taken down the detention room.
Totally. The competition is only getting better.
Let's get an instant replay with Luke, Nixon, and Wes. Take it away.
Every year, Sage Creek comes together for one of the most exciting events on campus. Students face off in a tournament, battling each round to see who will move on. But it all leads to one final challenge, the chance to take on the staff in the ultimate showdown.
My name is Aiden Tapia. I'm the ASD president. Students won, I think my whole 4 years here, students won maybe twice, 50% of the time. Another thing I really like is just being an announcer. My favorite thing to do is just be all hype, chirp at the teachers a bit. It's really fun. I really like it.
They said that they needed more people, so then I threw the flags on and said, okay, throw me in, and then I fell. It's a team effort when we have to communicate with coaches, athletic director, make sure we've got the field. We work with the cheer coaches to make sure that they could perform. That was really cool to see for the first time. Working with the dance coach and the team so that we can have the staff performance. So it's just a lot of moving parts.
Shout out whole ASB. Shout out my mom, of course, Ms. Tapia, ASB director. Dude. Shout out the whole squad, it's just a fun environment.
Even though their skills may not lie in football, I bet our teachers are doing some really cool things outside of the classroom.
The iconic Mr. Simon has an unexpected side hobby that turned into a business.
Here's Sierra and Emmet with the story.
Hello, my name's Jeff Simon. I am a math teacher extraordinaire. Had an idea after visiting a Keith Haring exhibit up in Seattle. I wouldn't call myself artistic, but I build furniture and do woodworking and have my whole life. So I asked a buddy of mine who does art to merge with my table making skills and created a table that I call tabled art. Just sold one piece over to the Panikin Coffee House, to the owner of that, and then another piece is on display at Bliss 101 in Encinitas. So yeah, just getting things started here. We'll see if they get any traction on this.
Not all furniture is created equal, and Mr. Simon has a piece he really likes.
The nested tables that I made with the parent of one of our Sage Creek students, who's a local artist named Roy Kirchhoffs. And so we took his staircase of the Cardiff stairs and we kind of made it into 3 different frames and put it in nested tables, so it's got this 3D effect to it.
While making a table sounds easy, the process is a lot more complicated than you might have guessed.
Well, you draw it up, you design it first, right? Measurements, and look at it on paper, and then you got to buy all the materials, the wood, the tempered glass, and pull those all in. And then you start gluing the legs together and building up thicker pieces of wood. And lots of sanding in there, and then assembling and adjusting. You gotta kind of cement the glass in place with the art under it.
Mr. Simon really does everything.
Totally. Speaking of other interesting businesses, we sent cameras down to the village for an insight on a whimsical staple.
Let's explore the Mystical Dragon shop with Emry, Jesse, and Gavin.
Tucked in the heart of Carlsbad Village, Mystical Dragon has been a hub for spiritual seekers for over 30 years. From crystals to candles, this shop offers locals and visitors alike a chance to explore the mystical side of life.
We offer different types of gemstones and products, and then we also offer our psychic readings.
These psychic readings aren't just a novelty. Visitors often leave with experiences that surprise them.
She was hoping to find a relationship, and I told her it was going to happen in a certain month, and her mom and her came back and it said, yeah, it did. She met this man and she brought him in.
For many visitors, Mystical Dragon is more than just a shop. It's a place that resonates with their spiritual side.
I'm a little spiritual in nature, and I love the fact that they have readings here. They know it before I even say anything. That's why I keep coming back.
Mystical Dragon continues to bring a little magic and curiosity to everyone who walks through its doors. With videographers Jesse Alberts and Gavin Femrite, this has been Emry Molina reporting for The Sage.
I would have never guessed that such a cool store was down there.
Same. It's news to me.
Well, speaking of news, Jake, Dylan, and Luke also have some news to share.
Good morning, Bobcats. I'm Dylan, here to bring you your weekly news updates. Last Friday, Sage Creek hosted a Students vs. Teachers flag football tournament. Congratulations to the student team, the champions, who came out on top. Girls flag football had an intense game last Wednesday, and girls varsity tennis did an excellent job winning both their games on the 10th and 11th. Boys water polo team won both their games last week, and varsity field hockey put up a good fight against Claremont. There's also a girls water polo interest meeting on the 23rd at the bleachers during lunch, and the Swift Club's first meeting is tomorrow at lunch in room 3202. Here are the dates for the upcoming sports games this week. Girls volleyball plays tomorrow against Carlsbad. Boys water polo plays against Pacific Ridge on September 23rd. Girls golf matches against Mission Vista on September 23rd and 25th. And varsity field hockey is going against Eastville tomorrow, Friday against Mira Mesa, and on the 23rd versus Temecula. Varsity flag football will be playing against Ramona on the 22nd. Also tomorrow, Northwestern University will be visiting our school. Attention to all freshmen, COSD Parent Night is being held in the PAC tomorrow at 5:30 to 6:30. This has been Dylan Haney and Jake Householder reporting for The Sage.
Thanks, guys.
Well, that's it for this show, Bobcats.
Make sure to follow all of our social media at The Sage Publication on all platforms.
And check out all our other articles and media on their website at thesagenews.com.
This has been Izzi Gerencher
and Makena Coleman reporting for The Sage.